Chit Chat is brought to you by One Stop Talk, free on-demand therapy for kids and teens. Connect with a therapist online or by phone. No wait lists, no stress.
People would always say to me,
the Oakville Festivals of Film and Art are celebrating a 12th year with a record 105 films. Executive Director and co-founder Wendy Donnan and the director of one of the films, We Lend a Hand, Colin Field, joins us with more. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here.
Thank you for inviting us.
Awesome.
Tell us about the festival, Wendy.
Well, we're really excited this year. We have 3 gala events, and as you can see, I'm decked out for one of those gala events, which is Jane Austen Wrecked My Life, which is kind of tongue-in-cheek because she didn't really. It's really about how Jane Austen affected women writers, and it's a really important film, I think. It's a comedy, but I like it because it brings us into getting younger people interested in Austen. So that's Friday night. We have greeters and door prizes and all kinds of fun stuff. And then the EY Gala is Thursday night. And for that, we have the Eastern Canadian premiere of Stealing the Sky. That is directed by Megan Follows, everybody's favorite Anne of Green Gables.
Of course.
So she's going to be at that event. Marie Dam is the writer and the creator of the film. And that is about really urban, what's happening in cities when people get displaced by urban growth. So it's got a lot of interesting themes. It's a comedy drama as well.
Okay.
And then for Saturday, National Indigenous Peoples Day, we have Sweet Summer Powwow. So we do have everyone at the festival for that. We've got Graham Greene, we've got Tatiana Rose Baptiste, and Joshua Ojic, Heartthrob, as well. So yeah, it's going to be really amazing galas.
Wow. I mean, this year, it's a really special year. Of course, you've got 105 different films. What are some of the films that are going to be featured?
Sure. We've got, as I said, a lot of features and documentaries, and then a lot of short films as well. On the features and documentaries side, we have some Canadian favorites. Home Free, Abby Fettergreen is going to be at the festival. We have a virtual screening of Nathan Fleet from Hamilton. Hamilton Film Festival. His film East End is screened as part of the festival.
That's great.
We have a really important film, How to Poison a Planet, which is about forever chemicals and their effect on the environment. That was just covered in the Globe last week. And then we have films like Sharp Corner. Ben Foster is absolutely amazing in that. Jason Buxton is the director. We have Colin Field, We Lend a Hand as well, and along with that we have Doors of War. And We Lend a Hand is amazing. It's about the farmerettes, and that film,
like anything to do with farmerettes, like is up my alley, and I think up Annette's alley as well a little bit. She's nodding her head over there. So let's hear from you for a minute, Colin. Tell us about the film.
Oh, sure. Thanks for having us. And yeah, the film is it's a documentary about, it's called The Forgotten Story of Ontario Farmerettes is the subtitle. And these were 40,000 teenage girls during the Second World War who, for the most part, had no farming experience. They came from Northern Ontario and the cities, and some even came from as far away as Quebec. And they volunteered on Canadian farms when the young men enlisted and went off to war. And nobody thought that they'd be able to do this, what was considered man's work at the time, and even themselves. And it turned out to be a very successful program, and it went on several years after the war until 1952 because they were so successful. So.
And what inspired you to tell the story?
I met a woman at Bonnie Sitter who co-authored a book with Shirley Ann English about this really forgotten history, and I was just enthralled with the story, and I couldn't believe that I'd never heard about it. And this happened all around us. It's Ontario history, and it had such a major impact on the war, and nobody had heard about it. So Bonnie found a small photograph when she was going through belongings in her home, and she's such a passionate, curious person that she took took the small words that said Farmerettes on the back and said, what is this? And she dug, and then discovered that Shirley Ann had had done some research and was a farmerette herself, so it led from there.
Well, thank you so much for putting it together. I'm sure it is going to be a wonderful, inspiring story. Now we have to go, but quick, tell us where we can get tickets.
Yes, absolutely. OFA.ca.
There you go.
And discount code for everyone who's watching, OFA 1015. So
wonderful.
OFA 1015.
There you go. You have it. Now you have no excuse not to get tickets. Thank you so much for both of you for being here.